Hello, Matias. I hope I pronounced that okay. Could you give an introduction about yourself?
Yes, I live in Ecuador. I am currently 19 years old. In like 20 days, I'm turning into 20. And yeah, I live here. I travel around some parts of the world, and I like to make money.
Okay, so currently in Ecuador, were you born there, or is this just part of your travels?
No, I was born here, and I currently live here. But I wish if one time I could go like to live in one part of Europe. I think it's a better society there because I live in a third world country. So yes.
Okay, so born in Ecuador, what brought you to the real world from Ecuador?
It's an interesting question because it was like 1 year ago since August because I was with my father in USA. So I was like with a girl and we were like catching up, but we were not just like like a couple, but we were talking, and I was like so blinded for her. I didn't know what it was, how it was, and then when we split up, I remember that I told to myself that this couldn't happen to me like often, so or any more time. So I said to myself, I don't remember. I can't remember well exactly, but I was like looking around the internet, and the first thing I watched about Tate was the pimp course. So I watched like the videos that were free in YouTube and take some notes. And then I can't remember why I always wanted freedom in my life. Then I understood that for freedom I need money. So then I saw that Andrew Tate was launching his university in which he was teaching people how to make money. So that was like my main goal. And then I told some of my friends, but they weren't like totally in. So I was like alone. So yeah, I went in like 9 months ago. And yeah, that's how my story, how I learned from Tate. I met him, knew him, and then I'm in the university.
Quite a breakdown. Thank you for that. So, what campuses did you get into when you joined the real world?
I currently I'm 9 months, I think, inside Harvard University. So the first months I was like divagating inside the crypto campus. I was like, because I live in Ecuador, I couldn't open my account. So I was like talking to my dad because he lives in USA, and I was like 2 months of opening account for stocks campus. Then I don't know what it was, but I fell down. Then I migrated to the crypto campus, and then I started to make some money, but I never get really focused on one campus. So at the beginning of this year, I told to myself like I'm spending $50 a month. It's not a lot, but I am spending, so I have to be more aware of what I'm spending. And if I am spending $15 a month, I need to make something. So then I focused on the first campus that was copywriting, and like for 3 4 months, I landed my first client because this client was my father's friend of my university. So he owns like a very big company, and I landed my first client there. Then I went to vacations, and then I watched on Twitter that Andrew Tate was launching the AI and CC campus. So I migrated there, and I thought that I needed to like join knowledge, so I could join the knowledge that I learned inside the copywriting campus and join the knowledge inside the CC plus AI campus. So I joined all the knowledge, and then I think like 1 month ago it was launched. I don't know exactly, I can remember, but then in 2 weeks I made my first $3,000 approximately.
Interesting. So, what did you learn from the content creation and AI campus that helped you get to that 3,000?
So the things I learned there were from like making some AI images, and then I used the AI images to the videos. So I had some clients, and then I made the UGC videos for them. I like was like the producing team. Me was the producing team, the editing team, all the team, the sound team, everything was me. So that's why I could charge like a big amount. So I used like the AI photos, the AI art inside these videos. I also made some testimonies videos. Also, currently I'm now in a project which I use AI content images for some ads for a doctor. So yeah, that's why, and everyone just don't know exactly AI is like the big thing right now. So I could charge like a big amount of them these clients because of using AI and being all the things of the producer editing team. I was myself. So yeah, that's how I made like 3,000 in 2 weeks. Sorry.
And this client you talk about, is this still your dad's friend or is this a different client now?
No, it's a different client.
So yeah, how did you acquire that different client?
I think I like to call this not luck, but I like to call this like blessing, because my mom, one of my clients was my dad. So yeah, he was like able to open his eyes to what I was learning, and he paid to me, and also my mom. But I told to my mom, like, Mom, I'm making money with this and I can help many people. And she's a doctor. So I said to her, why don't you tell some of your friends or doctors that I'm making this, and like creating a funnel, a project. And yes, this current project that I am with, it's with a friend of her. So yeah, he's also a doctor, but it's not like my family. But my family was like my starting point. Like I was not outreaching, but I begin with my social circle. So yeah.
Yeah. And that's what's recommended. If you have connections like that, then first go for them, and then later you can start outreaching to people you don't know. So that's completely fine. And yeah, 3,000 in 2 weeks. Congratulations.
Thank you.
And what did you actually offer them then? Did you get on a call with them, or how did you propose your offer?
Okay. For the current client I'm working right now, I went inside his office, like in personal meeting, face to face. So I talked with him. As I told you, I have like the copyright knowledge and the AI. So I told him, why if we make a funnel strategy, like a funnel project, like starting from ads, Google, anything like that, and then with the landing page, and then with like some like sequences of emails, we can make a lot of money, and you can like achieve many. You can get many clients as well. So like he was interested in that, because he was working with a team, but he told me that his last team was like only to recording just like the organic content, but me was like everything in one person. So yes, and I could charge a big amount, like $1,000 here in my country. It's a lot, because like the monthly salary is like 400 to the normal people. So yes, I made this and I'm working this right now. So like when I offer like a big funnel, a big project, that's why I could charge more.
Mm-hmm. Makes complete sense. And yeah, for sure, 3,000, especially in Ecuador, living like a king, huh?
Yeah, it's like 3-4 times more than one normal person in here like gets in 1 month. And I'm just working like 3 days, 4 days a month and getting this amount. It's amazing, because here inside this university, you learn everything you need to acquire this like type of money, and you are innovating every year, every month. I don't know exactly, but that's why I love this with all my heart.
Right. So how different is your average day now compared to before you joined the real world?
Before I joined the real world, I was just like spending, as many young men, just like on TikTok, laying in bed, just all day was that. In my case, I went to university, then come to home, make some homeworks, and then lay in bed, watch some movie. But right now it's totally different. I am obsessed. When I have a project, I can't sleep until I accomplish the objective of this project. It's not the university, but I think it's the mindset you are with once you enter inside this university, because everyone is pushing you to be a better version, and everyone is winning. You enter to the channel of winnings, and you can see how everybody is making so much money. And I told myself, I can make this as well, but I have to work hard. It's going to be easy. But yeah, now since I open my eyes, I get in my seat, I go into my computer, I start working. I'm seeing which things I can improve for myself, which things I can improve for my client, talk to my clients, talk to some clients of my clients. So yeah, it's completely different. I think for 19, I 5 years ago I couldn't imagine myself like how I am right now.
Right. Yeah, completely fair. And you're not the only one with such a success story. So
Yes.
everyone, basically all the people I've interviewed is very similar. So it's great to hear that how it's transforming your life being in the real world. I really love that. What would you say was the biggest challenge you faced when you were implementing the lessons from the real world?
I think I carry my cousin with me inside the Harvard University, and I told him that the most challenging thing inside this was like after you learned everything, because learning for me is like the easiest part. Like the difficult part, the complex part is like when I'm reaching to people, or if someone doesn't have like the contacts I have, it's difficult for them to start like making some money, because when you went into the copywriting campus, you see so much people like asking for help for the outreaches, and I was one of them. But yeah, I think that the most challenging part is like finding a client, because you acquire the new ability, so you have to monetize it. But for monetize it, you have to sell it to someone, and finding this someone is like for me the most difficult part of everything.
Mm-hmm. Fair enough. Okay. But now you'll have actual testimonials and social proof, so it should only get easier from here, right?
Yes, like if I have to acquire a new client, I will like prove it to him or her. Like these were my last clients. I made this. These were my videos. I made like UGC videos for a service, testimonial videos, like a landing page, sales page, and I can show them like real testimonies for my clients. And I think that when you acquire one client, it's like easiest to go in the game.
All right. How different is the material within the real world compared to what's out on the internet from what you've seen?
Inside the real world, it's just not like the material you have, because you have a community inside this program. Because in internet, like if you go to TikTok and everyone wants to sell you a course, for me, every course is like the same, because they are not innovating anytime. Inside the real world, you are like innovating. Like as Andrew Tate said one time, he said that we missed the crypto pump, and now we have like the AI. So we have to be aware. We have to be perspicacious enough to take this opportunity and monetize it. So not everyone is like selling you this or telling you this or teaching these things in the internet. I only found this inside this university. That's why I think it's the best.
All right. And how has the community and the Wins channel, has that had any kind of impact on you?
Yes, because when I was like in my months of trying copywriting, and when I was outreaching, I was talking with captains. And when you see like people in another level, I thought, like personally, I thought they are not going to help me at all. But then, yes, if you try, they can help you. Also, like when I made this 3,000 in 2 weeks, I was asking for help for some ads, and one guy just told me like DM me and I can help you. And I talked to him. We shared some words. He gave me some advice, some tutorials to watch on the internet, and it's amazing because whenever I also post on winning the channel, like everyone is like, yeah, congratulations, man, you're the best, keep going. And it's amazing because you are not only the only one, it's hundreds of people pushing you and you also are pushing them. So it's fine. It's really, really a warm community. I like it a lot.
Mm-hmm. Right. Love that. So since you're on this trajectory, where do you see your life heading in the short term, medium term, and long term?
When I graduated from high school, I launched a project, which were a Gomis project, but I left them there. I never did anything for them. And right now, this is my big project, because I'm not like working for a client. It's my own business. And I think that that's the scaling up that you have to have, because I think that you are not only have to work with clients or partner up with people. You just have to keep growing. If you build something, it's better because it's yours, and you could be better if you acquire the knowledge inside here. So my objectives, as you asked, could be like in the short term, keep getting more clients, as well as launch my business. As I told you, this gummies business, and then keep scaling it. Then meet new people with my mindset, because I promise you, I haven't met anyone with this mindset inside this university in my country. I just haven't. So yeah, I hope to find new people, because team is having a team, working with a team is important. But I'm making my own business, which I will tell that are my currently big projects in the long term.
Okay, completely fair. So since at the start you said you discovered the real world through Tate, what kind of an impact has Tate had on you?
I don't know if this like sounds good, but I'm obsessed with everything he says. Because as he said, if you want to live like a big life, you have to listen to people that are currently living a big life. So he's like the only person, the masculine role model I have right now. So he has had an impact inside me. Like, as I told you, I'm obsessed with working. If I have a project, I have to finish it. I can't like lay on my bed and say, okay, tomorrow I will make it. No, I am saying to me, I have to make this today, because I made a decision and God is watching me and my family is behind me, and I have to carry them with me to the success. So the person that taught me this was Tate. I never seen a role model, masculine role model as him. And yes, I learned a lot from him, and he's my role model right now.
Right. Okay, love that. So for my final question, for people who are unsure about joining the real world because maybe they think it could be a scam for the $50, what advice would you have to them?
How these people could tell this is a scam when you like post every day, I think, wins of many people. I think like these $50 9 months ago were a lot to me. But right now, I think this $50 is like the life-saving, like a game changer. It's the key to success, to open this door. Because if you have to have this like fire in your heart or in your mind that is compelling you to conquer Earth. So if you want to make money, this is the best decision. Not like one many course on the internet selling you stocks or crypto, because here you have everything you need, like tailor it for yourself. So it's the best thing I've made in my life, and this is why I think one day I will be successful in my life.
Cool. Okay, perfect. So if people want to find out more about you or contact you, where can they do so?
They can search my information in Instagram, because that's I think that the only social media I have is I can spell it, MATIMU1028. Yeah.
Okay, we'll add it to the description of the video, so anyone interested can check that. And Matias?
Yes.
Matias? Okay.
Yes,
I wish you all the best for future. Can potentially do a follow-up at some point to see how you're doing. And yeah, until then, all the best.
Thank you very much, man. Thank you for the interview and your questions.